Hi, it's Donna Cravotta from Social Sage PR, and today we have Rebekah Marler from LeverageSchoolSolutions.com with us. And Rebekah is a dear friend, a colleague, a mastermind buddy, and somebody that I just truly love having in my life because she's brilliant and she's doing amazing work in the world. And I don't even want to venture to say what she's doing. So, Rebekah, would you just share like what your business is and how you help people and what your background is?
Absolutely. I'm in the business of really helping school leaders that want to make a huge difference in really challenging circumstances do that. And I do it in a variety of ways. Sometimes it's actually going into a school and helping them with design solutions, which is what I'm doing currently. And sometimes it's coaching people one-on-one with leadership development. So that's what I'm up to. And thank you so much for talking to me. I love being connected to you and the work you're doing. It's made such an impact on me. I really appreciate this.
Well, Rebekah has joined my program. She was one of the first people to join my program months and months and months ago. And the reason we're doing this video is because something pretty tragic happened last week. And she joined my program months ago and hasn't done a thing because it's not been applicable to the work that she's doing at the moment. But, you know, she wanted in immediately, and she was one of the first people to join. And about a month ago, she sat in. We have a monthly guest expert that comes and speaks to the group, and we had a guest expert, Patty Lennon, who is brilliant, and she helps moms start businesses. So that's one of her businesses, and the other one is she helps people with crowdfunding, and she is quite brilliant at both. And she came to my group and spoke as a crowdfunding expert. And Rebekah, for some reason, was like, "I need to know about this." So she dialed in and she listened to the presentation, and she even connected with Patty afterwards. But she didn't quite know why she was doing this. And last week, Rebekah's working in a school in Washington, D.C., and an 8-year-old girl was shot when she was going from her grandmother's house home. And Rebekah immediately, you know, it hit her. She goes, "This family needs help. What can I do?" She didn't know what to do, and she started a crowdfunding campaign. And just over the course of the weekend, the last time I checked, it was close to $4,000 was raised. Has it gone up at all, Rebekah?
We're close to 3,500, I believe, at this point. The last time I checked, yeah.
Okay. So this family is not wealthy. They don't have a lot of resource. The mom is literally unable to work because her daughter was shot. This 8-year-old child was shot just walking in the street. And I just felt really strong that we have to help her and we have to help that family. And as a group, we can change the course of their lives. And I didn't want to just randomly have people share this. I wanted to share the story, and I also wanted to share how important it is to be connected to the right people and to have a community of brilliance and good-hearted people that you're with, because I truly believe that the community that I'm a part of and that I'm just so grateful to be a part of is going to work together to change the course of this entire family's life. And Rebekah, can you please share, how Michaela is doing, and whatever you can about the family?
Yeah. So in my work, and one of the things that I've loved about working on a school site this year is getting to connect more closely with kids and with teachers, because when you're coaching leaders, sometimes it's virtual, and just being closer to kids this year has been amazing. But there are so many of them that, given that my work is mostly with leaders, I don't get to interact with most of the kids. But 2 Saturdays ago, Michaela was one of the first group of kids who voluntarily came to work on her reading. That said something to me about her mom. Every parent didn't send their child, but there were about 25 parents who did get up early in this crazy weather we've been having to bring the kids in, and Michaela was one of those kids. And I made a little quick video of her 2 Saturdays ago telling all the other kids why they should come and work on their reading. So it wasn't, when I found that video on my phone, I literally broke down, because I've had that kind of connection with her one-on-one, and she's precious and adorable and precocious and full of life. And the mother's first intention has been to comfort all the other children. She has sent messages through everyone that's called her. Yesterday, a group of 15 kids and staff went on a chartered bus over to the hospital because it's in Northeast Washington to take her flowers and balloons. She's still in ICU, so the child, Michaela, can't be seen. But the mother came down. She hugged every single person. She told them to make sure you keep Michaela's feet open because she's coming back. Don't anyone take her seat. She's going to be back to play with you. And by next week, you can come and see her here. So she's stable. My understanding is she's on a ventilator, but fully anticipating a move to her own room next week at some point. And so, but the outpouring of support, the mother shared with the team yesterday that she is committed to not moving her child back into that same complex where this happened. And so the fact that was the first thing she said when she was told about a fund being started for her is, oh my God, I can't take her back there, and I don't have to. She won't have to now. With the money we've raised already, she doesn't have to take her back to that same complex where the child would have to face the tragedy of what happened on Friday. So, yeah.
Amazing. And we haven't really shared this yet because I collectively wanted to put the story together and have Rebekah tell the story and just share how I feel about the importance of connection and the importance of the people around you and who you surround yourself with. And how, just with, a little bit of effort on each one of our parts, we're going to be able to make a significant change, in this little girl's life, in her family's life, possibly in the community that they live in. I read the story. There's a link down below to read the news article. And the thing that truly broke my heart was they built a fence to protect the children. They had to put a fence up to protect children, and it didn't work. She got shot. The fence shouldn't be around the children. The fence should be around the people that shoot children. Children should be able to go home from their grandmother's house and be safe. And whatever we can do to help, whatever you can do to help, please read the story below. And if it's $5, if it's just passing it along to somebody else that might be able to help, this could have been any of our children. And there's been just way too much of this going on. And, I'm sure there are tons of things that we don't hear about. But by helping one child, we help many children. By standing together and saying, this is not acceptable. This is not how we want to live. This is not how we want our children to live. This is not how we want our neighbors to live. We take a stand to make it right. And anything you could do, even a comment of, a support, any way you can support this cause is greatly appreciated. Rebekah, is there anything you'd like to add?
I just wanted to, I don't know if this will work, but I just want to show a picture of someone else that's very special to me. This is a picture from Facebook. That's my goddaughter. Her name is Brianna, and she was shot in October in Tampa, Florida, in a shooting where she didn't know the person. Walked up to her while she was waiting for food in the car and started shooting. And she's fine. She's recovered and she's healing. But I have to tell you that when this happened in October, I felt helpless, and I offered what everyone else sort of offered, which is prayers and personal support and notes, and there's no doubt that everyone appreciates that. But I just want to thank you because when this happened, it was still fresh in my mind that I'm connected to people that know ways to help above and beyond putting donations in a jar or passing it around. And I've been in education 20 years, and it's amazing the way people mobilize to support, and I am not in any way criticizing that. But the fact that we can connect to a bigger world outside that cares about these things that are happening to kids is mind-blowing. And so I just want to thank you because the trust factor I have in the people that you bring to teach the people in your community was huge for me. And I don't know that I would have even felt right doing it because I would have thought, what is this kind of online thing? I've heard of it. It's not really for things like this. And we knew what to do. The team, I even shared what little tips that Patty had shared. Let's make sure that we all put our donations in first. So when it hits the platform, it already looks like it has support. I mean, just things that stuck with me, and I felt my confidence level, my certainty rise that this is right. We can go above and beyond what's in the four walls of the school. And the fact is we're going to do all of it. Kids are doing a car wash this coming Saturday. Team members are putting things together because they don't have the money necessarily to put into this, but that is the beauty of crowdfunding. The kids' money, they can see their money start to grow with other people's. But I just wanted to thank you for that because I honestly would say I felt helpless in terms of the immediate needs of a family when this happened to Brianna just a few short months ago. And from being a part of the work in the program with you, I felt like there was another source to draw from. And immediately people were like, do it. I mean, we were up at 6:30 in the morning, Donna, like the night after she was shot. Everyone's checking updates on the news, trying to check in with the family. I think it was 5:30 in the morning I got up. By 6:30 in the morning, the team and I were texting back and forth about how to launch the page. And immediately go, do it. This has to be done. So I just wanted to thank you for providing this kind of a forum. It makes a huge difference. And I will do the program. I promise I will do the program.
I know you will. But I'm so touched that it helped. And, just the visibility, just knowing, I mean, just if we can get the word out that this has helped this family, this could help somebody else down the road. And there's such a spider web that is built by being open and communicating and taking this communication and spreading it amongst the right people, the people that will continue to, I mean, for lack of a better term, fight the good fight, I mean, children shouldn't be shot in the street. They shouldn't be shot in schools. They shouldn't be shot in parking lots waiting for food. It's not right, and it's not okay. And I don't want to raise him in a world like that. I don't want him to have that kind of fear, and it could. I mean, I feel so deeply that this can happen to any of us. It could happen anywhere, and I believe as a society, it's our obligation to say no, it's not okay. And whatever it is that you can do to help, whether it's just saying on Facebook, no, it's not okay, supporting by giving $5, supporting by sharing my blog posts, whatever it is, it makes a difference. And, one person can make a difference. A small group of people can make a difference. I mean, the Internet helps do that, and there are so many negative sides to the Internet. This is a positive side, and used correctly, it's a very, very powerful tool. And I want to get the word out there any way I can, and any way that you can help is greatly, greatly appreciated.
We're so grateful, Donna. Thank you so much, and we really appreciate it. I spoke to the team today, and everyone is just super inspired by what's going to be able to happen for the mom. And it's again, we covet everyone's prayers and deep thoughts, and the fact that we're going to be able to do this means, my understanding is the mom works at CVS. She hasn't been at work once, and who knows when she'll be able to go back to work, because who's going to leave their baby's side when they're in ICU? So we're making an immediate practical difference by every little bit that people are contributing, enables her to be there and help Michaela on the healing journey even more. So we just are very, very grateful.
Fully be there, not worry.
Yes,
exactly.
Exactly.
Because I didn't pay my rent, and it just allows her to fully be there, and that's where she needs to be right now. That's her job right now, is to just be there for her child. Right. And I mean, if all we are able to do is that's enough.
Exactly.
That's exactly. I mean, I'm a mom, and I know my son has a cold. I don't want to leave his side. If God forbid that was him, I don't. Right. There are just no words. But any way that you can help, please read through all of the content below. Look at the links, share it. Let's really help this family. And I appreciate your time and time that you've took to listen to us talk, and I don't want to ramble on. So have a great day, and I appreciate just your time reading this. And Rebekah, thank you so much.
Thank you, Donna. Thank you. Bye-bye.